Welcome back to Barely D&D, your Sorted Dungeons and Dragons podcast. 80% D&D, 20% piss. Trademarked.
Oh, yeah.
That made me laugh so much more than I thought I was going to.
This is episode 176. We're back.
So
Oh, this might be the last. Whoa.
in my head, I was like, I'm going to signal her when it's time. And then I just clicked the button looking away from you, and I was like, why did I do that? And I like pointed at you really fast, and I was like, I hope she's looking, but you were.
I heard the button.
Yeah. So
We're live.
You can't spell button without butt.
But we're in person. You can't spell my name without butt.
That is true. Well, I mean,
that's what
it's only one T, though, right?
That's what all the kids told me on the playground. Yeah.
Tough.
I didn't go to the playground. I was homeschooled.
We know. When I was in elementary school, yeah, you know when you're a kid or someone calls you something, it just bothers you?
Yes.
Like you're just like, a name? And so somebody started calling me Packery. And that's the dumbest, like, what's the issue with that? But as a 5-year-old, I was like, that's not my name.
That's such a 5-year-old thing.
Yes.
Mine were Jackie Chan and Hey Jaci Butler. And I was like,
okay, but Jaci Butler is hilarious. Jackie Butt is hilarious.
Yeah, but think of 7-year-old Jackie going.
I think that would get 30-year-old Jackie. I feel you.
I really hate, and no offense if you're, hi listener.
No offense if you're a high listener.
I'm gonna start saying that every time because I forget that we have like a few listeners now. Well, it's like there's like a few of them, and like I don't know all of them.
They're out
so
there.
hi listener.
Just listening.
Hello. Don't be parasocial, but I am gonna say sorry. But what was I? Oh, I'm so sorry if your name is Gail, but I hate that name for myself. And it's you know, my name is Abigail, so it could be Gail.
Oh, because of the
The first time I heard the name Gail, I physically I was like, oh.
Because you were like, that's not my name.
I hate it so much.
Okay, so it has nothing to do with the name. Yeah. It's like because of your
feelings. Yeah.
No, I don't like the name.
No, I'm giving you an out right here, and you're doubling down.
That's
listener,
how I feel.
Gail, our listener named Gail, you heard it here. I tried, and then she was like, no, this prejudice is unfounded, Gail, and I'm doubling down on it.
I'm sure that it suits you. It doesn't suit me.
Yeah, you don't seem like
Didn't
a Gail.
That feel genuine, Gail? Don't you feel better now?
I love you, Gail.
But not your name.
But don't be parasocial.
No, Gail.
But don't be parasocial, Gail.
But I love you.
Gail, we've talked about this.
Gail can be if your name is Gail, you can be parasocial.
Gail,
Everyone
we've
else.
talked about this, Gail.
If I don't know you, I don't know
but
you.
stop, Gail.
No. Gail can be parasocial. No one else. And the Australian listener.
I'm gonna write down
what if
Gail
the
can be
Australian
parasocial.
listener is Jackson Field?
What if it's Robert
Hi.
Irwin?
I'm so sorry, he's not.
How do you know? Maybe he listens under an alias account.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Hello.
Australian
DM me
listener.
on Instagram.
Oh my goodness.
You can be parasocial.
So curious
please.
about you.
That's the lamest flirt ever. You can be parasocial with me.
I am not a good flirt in real life. We know this.
Australian listener, we are parasocial to you.
You like Sims and the supernatural.
All right.
Hi.
We're gonna move on now.
That's how I flirt. You like what I like? Cool.
Should we hang out?
Hang out?
Jackie's currently getting flustered and no one's here. She's talking into a mic alone.
Her face is a
No
little
one's
red.
here. She's turning red.
No,
She
it's
looks a
'cause
little
I'm
like, oh my
laughing.
goodness, is he looking? And we're talking alone into a mic. Sorry, Jackie. Was that too far? So, another question. If your characters had a pet, right? I mean, it could be Gretta's raccoon. It could be any number of things, and it pissed on your shirt. What would they do? How would they react?
How would our character react? Yeah.
I'm going to be so honest. I think Gretta might wear the shirt.
And Ro would notice and prestidigitate you immediately.
So much funnier that you whispered it. It's so much funnier that you would like you were trying to hide it from Gail, the Australian listener. That's so much funnier.
I just kind of think that like if it was,
I'm worried she would too.
I don't think that she like if it was dripping wet, I don't think she would wear it.
I drank that hard cider in such a way that as it whooped back into the bottle, a little bit went into my mouth. And I was like, ah!
That'll get. But I think if it was like if it was dry and crusty, maybe not.
Oh, hey, dude. No, we don't have to do that at all. That's actually voluntary.
If it was like damp, I think that she would only wear it if it was like properly damp. Like not dripping wet.
Not improperly.
Abby, I've never had to skip a person, but you're so close to being moderated here.
Not like
That's crazy,
crusty,
dude.
but it's like a damp would.
Stop saying crusty.
Yeah, and then Jackie left the podcast. It was crazy.
Okay.
Ro would immediately prestidigitate it. And then...
No, I'm good. I twitch. We know this.
Yeah.
I thought I got in your eye.
No, I twitch.
And then...
The bottle's still and I'm across the house. I'm like,
Then she would turn into, let's say it was like Faber. She would turn into.
dude, I forgot about Faber.
She would turn, like, let's say it was a black cat. She would then turn into a black cat, and then she would be like,
See how you like it.
exactly. She would say,
Oh my
see how
goodness,
you
I was
like
kidding.
it, go to his shirt or bed or whatever, and piss on it.
Damn.
Because that's what I tell Diggle every
So-
time. I go, how would you
Whoa,
like it if I
wait.
pissed on your bed?
And then she does
No,
it.
I don't do it. But I'm like, how would you like it?
Damn, I would like the NPC to be Bella Andra. And would she kill the cat is my question.
Oh, I'm going to leave. I am going
First
to
of all,
leave.
I
And I were at my
100%
house.
think Bella. Okay, here's the thing. If an animal pissed on her any clothing, the solution would be very simple. She
Throw
would
it
get rid
away.
of that
Yeah.
animal. Like the animal would leave.
I thought she was going to throw out the clothing.
No, she'd be. I mean,
No,
she
that's
would.
expensive.
She would throw out the clothing. I mean, unless it was like her like actual wizard gowns that had like some very fine fabrics and enchantment. I think she would throw out the clothing and throw out the animal and be like, "You're being donated." However, I will say this, and I'm not just trying to ingratiate her. I do think she would be a cat person, and I think she would exactly be that kind of cat person who. And I love cats. They're currently the only animals I have, though I do love dogs equally. I do. We've been in small apartments for a long time. And anyway, because I want to have a dog again. But she would, I think she would absolutely be the kind of cat person who has no patience for any animal except a cat who kind of hates her.
Yeah.
And they're both like too important for each other.
I mean,
But, like-
I prefer cats, and I like cat people, but sometimes cat people are bad and annoying.
As someone who loves cats, cat people are kind of the worst.
I'm just kidding.
I mean,
It was a joke.
I like much prefer cats over dogs, and I love like all of the people that I know that like love their cats are wonderful, but sometimes it's like,
No, but
yeah, you own cat. Like,
No, there's a difference.
Yeah.
There are people who like their cats, and then there are like cat people, and it's like I will be a Dallas Cowboys fan till the day I die, and they're also a garbage team, and Cowboys fans are the worst. We're easily top 3 worst fans in the nation.
The Ohio people.
And there's also Philadelphia to think about. But what I'm saying is like we're top 3 suckage in terms of sports fans. Anyway, go Cowboys. But we're gonna move on from how do we get here?
I don't know, my guy.
Oh, okay, I answered for
I want the
Ballinger.
listener to know it is.
No, we don't have to tell
late.
them. No, let's not be specific. All right. Listener, Abby did not laugh. Teeth fully bared. She went,
I like that laugh.
You made me laugh a little too hard, and a tiny amount of piss came out. Just a little bit.
I also almost pissed, but I didn't.
But the ittiest bittiest amount, the amount that Gretta would absolutely still wear. Greta would be like, that's just a little bit of perfume. She'd be like, no, you don't get to say it. No, this is the crap I'm talking about, Abby. Where I do a tenth of the joke you said and started, and then you're like, ick. And it's like, no, that's hypocrisy.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, no taking nerds. Listener, we're officially sorry. Can you tell that we're tired? Can you tell that it's late? And can you tell that it's episode 2? Don't worry. I will lock them in with tragedy.
I know we're going to have to comfort Bella on.
Yeah, please
like
come into this.
Comforting the worst person you know.
I've worked so hard on this campaign. Please take it seriously once it starts.
Yep.
You know we do.
Yeah, but also, yes, you do. And then sometimes we get started and you guys are crackheads. But anyway. How do you free your mind from the terror of Black Fang? I don't know. It's just vibes. You know, that lives in my head. But
did I say that?
no, it was Mike. But we're moving on. This is episode 176 of the... Oh, it's kind of sad that Mike already went to bed, but that's fine. I named it after her. But it's episode 176, The Accidental Adventures, Light in the Dark.
Oh. That's so sweet.
I will take that emotion instead. It is a level 16 adventure.
I'm texting Mike.
About the session title. That's sweet. The date is 3488 PB. Still CB call the 14th. Not 10. Also, hey, here's just a quick heads up. At some point, there's going to be like a little shift in the dates to make everything make sense. And I'm just going to not acknowledge the fact that the dates are going to change just a little bit.
So, Jackie, you just have to intuit when he's doing it on purpose versus when it's on it.
I just have to bite my tongue and go, I'm fine.
Why would you say that?
I'm sorry.
I work so hard.
You do work so hard, and there's so much confusion.
Yeah.
And we keep changing everything.
I will not.
I'm sorry, Zach.
No, it's okay.
I will point out any date.
It was also pretty funny.
I will not point
so.
out any date confusion from here on out.
You have to text me
No, but correct me though if I'm wrong, please.
What if I don't know if you're
No,
wrong?
you'll know. Because all of a sudden it'll be like 6 days different, and we'll just be like, "Hey, we're moving."
Okay.
What was the episode title?
Yeah, episode 176, Light in the Dark.
I'm down hit points.
Let's get into it. You are.
I forgot about that.
Which musical playlist are we in? We're in this one. That is actually perfect. Also, real quick, mad shout out to ASCII, if I'm saying your name correctly. I've shouted him out before, ASKIII.
Yeah.
Or 2 I's, ASKIII. I don't imagine you'll ever hear this, but dude, you're the bomb. You and Kevin MacLeod, or Kevin MacLeod, I don't know if we would be able to do this stuff. But anyway, your music is a lifesaver. Thank you so much for all the sick tracks and for having such reasonable prices on Bandcamp. This is an unsponsored advertisement. This is just a straight up recommendation.
We like these guys.
Yeah. If you are running a D&D campaign, if you just want sick music, you should use their soundtracks. And if you want sick royalty-free music, dude, use ASCII and Kevin MacLeod. They are incredible. Is it MacLeod or MacLeod?
I thought it was MacLeod.
I
That's
also
what
thought it was
we've been
MacLeod.
saying for years.
Yeah.
But then the other day I heard someone say MacLeod.
Who knows?
Anyways, you should use them.
Kevin, let us know.
Kevin, come on the podcast. All right.
Oh, special guest.
Kevin Butler.
Kevin MacLeod.
Welcome our special guest, Kevin.
We all say it slightly differently.
Okay. We hope he gets lost in the confusion. A rush of thermal energy,
Yeah.
a sudden shift,
Yep.
and not all, but most of the fun guys. Gretta, Ro. Do you want to say that Craig stayed and Tello came just so that we've got someone
Yeah.
who could talk? Or
Yeah.
Okay. Craig went night-night. And the three of you, as well as Paulo Coelho and Sarah. I don't even know if you ever learned her. No, you don't know that name. Are suddenly whisked away, pulled from one point of the planet and thrust through time and space into another in one of the most powerful conjuration spells in existence, performed by the great bard of this era. All right. And you all are transposed from one part of the planet to another, and as you all arrive with a sudden burst of energy, you are in a cylindrical white stone room, staying on top of an ornate and gorgeous teleportation circle. As you arrive, Ro, like, okay, almost perfect. This circle is beautiful. It is inlaid with lapis lazuli, and all of the circle geometries are inlaid with gold, but the glyphs are all inlaid with platinum. And you get the feeling that the gold would have transmuted it fine. That was just like one last extra dunk. And you swear it looks like there's like powderized pearl sprinkled in it. It's gorgeous. And you arrive in this room that is essentially just this circle. And then the luminite in the ceiling, traced in, that's lighting everything with a pale white light. And that is it in the space. And there's like a staircase going down leading into the next chamber, but...
I kind of call out, I go, Bella Ondra!
Okay, there's a pause before you hear some shuffling feet. And then walking differently up the stairs is a human woman. You remember her well. She's tall, elegant, not like gorgeous, but lovely. Dark hair. It's got a bit of a curl to it. You get the feeling that the shape it had the last time you saw her was a bit more of a manufactured production, and that it's in a bit more of a natural state right now, and it's actually fairly curly. I mean, not straight up curls, but it has a lot of shape to it, and its volume is shaped around that movement. It's actually, quite frankly, like while her other look was more magnanimous, more imposing, this is actually kind of a better look, except that it is not well kept at the moment.
Whose is? In these times.
The woman stumbling up the stairs is, she seems both a little injured and also quite trepidatious. She also has a rather imposing bruise that's kind of creeping up the back of her neck up through here. And you can see it coming out of her cloak, and she has a bit of dried blood in her white robes. And as she's up around the shoulder, and as she's moving up the stairs, she's running her hand along the wall. And she's looking at you all just fine, but it's like nervous, and you can't tell if it's like grounding herself or her trying to keep her balance or what. But she's moving her hand up the wall, and she says, "Fun, guys."
Are you in need of healing?
She takes this hard blink, and she kind of studies the floor for a moment, fully looking away from you all, and she says, I don't know.
Gretta walks up and kind of like grandmotherly, like kind of embraces her. And
could you actually? Oh, you're embracing, like hugging her?
Yeah, like a gentle
hug. Could you actually offer me a persuasion check?
Oh, okay. Oh no, that's okay. I got a 9.
Gretta, as you arrive, an unimposing figure. I mean, you used to be pretty frightening to look at. A haggy old crone, but you're a much more becoming person nowadays. But as you arrive, you watch her, like, kind of flinch back, and it doesn't look like someone rejecting you. It's like a reflex. She, like, flinches, and you even hear her say, "Sorry." But she doesn't look like she's very huggable at the moment. And again, not that you did anything wrong, just that, like, she just kind of stutters a moment, and she even wavers toward you slightly.
Yeah.
As if she's willing, but then it's like she's not.
Yeah.
She just pauses and she says, "I'm a bit out of sorts."
Yeah.
We all are.
The sky was burning. I've seen 3 people die.
Yeah.
And I don't like to tell people this, but I've never seen a dead person. It doesn't quite fit with my mystique, but...
It's awful.
I don't mean to tell you that.
Okay.
The bell tower is a safe refuge for you if you are hiding here.
We need to get back to our home base, but these...
Is it safe there?
We have a place in what's the country that
The continent is Telethanom.
we have a place in.
Or actually, excuse me, the continent's Narskana, the nation is Telethanom.
Yeah. We have a place in Telethanom that's a pretty solid place. That's where we just came from. But these two, this is Sarah and Paula. We were wondering if they could.
Sarah's not doing a good job of looking trustworthy with her burned face. She just kind of scowls and like already instinctively has her hand on the pommel of a dagger, being in a new place. And Paolo, like caked in blood, looking like crap, just gives a smile and waves, doing a much better job. And she like looks kind of wearily and lost at both of them, but nods.
We just got done in a really big fight, and they were our allies.
She looks at them and she says,
"They are our allies."
"Are you skilled?" And Sarah just goes, "No one will get in alive." And then, but like Bella like nods and says, "The entrance is magical, but the first floor is best for you." And Sarah just nods, like finally in order, and a place to guard, and she's just down the stairs. And Paolo goes, "Are you well?" And she says, I think I'm fine. And he approaches very slowly, very even steps, but slowly. And does this curious thing where he turns his palms upward, but not too far forward as he walks. And as he gets close, he starts muttering, but very loud and clearly. And his hands light up with some white healing, and he says, "May I heal you?" And she says, "Yes." And she reaches her hand forward and kind of flinches, but he just leaves his hand there waiting until she puts hers in his. And eventually she slides it in, and he puts his other hand over. He closes his eyes, and he whispers a little bit. And he put his armor on before you left, we'll say. And his symbol flashes a little bit, and some healing moves into her. And she, like, shudders slightly, and then takes a breath and slides her hand out. She says, "Thank you, Paolo." He says, "Got me." He turns back toward you all and he says, "I could use a sit." No, his voice. "I could use a sit down. But please let me know if I can be helpful."
Thank you for all you've done.
Do you want to stay here?
To be entirely clear,
Yeah.
I'm not certain the tactical benefit of one place over the other right now.
Yeah.
But if I'm best here, I'll be here.
Okay.
Okay.
I also know that sometimes you can have too many people in one place.
Yeah.
Things are not good. And I could use a rest. But if you need me, come get me.
I think it would be good to have a healer here with Bellandra.
If this is an ally, we'll protect her.
Yeah.
But if you need me, come get me.
Okay. Yeah, where to find you.
Thank you.
I don't want to be sitting out while the world's being fought for.
Yeah.
Okay. Take care of Sarah.
Yeah.
Peace and justice. And he just walks down the stairs, clanking and thudding.
Is he a cleric?
He's a paladin.
Oh, okay. I think Gretta's she's like, all of this is going on, but in the back of her head, she's like, okay, that was good.
We got a lot of paladins.
Yeah, if you remember, he's a paladin of Tyr, Tyr, a god more common among the dwarves.
Yeah, but just the way that she she observed the way that he approached like the healing and that. She was like, okay.
She was like, oh, not twitchy and gnashing. Understood. No, I'm kidding.
I do not gnash.
Tello's over your shoulder and he goes, maybe a little more like that. Maybe you're not doing good, but
she goes, yeah.
The thumbs up was good. I wouldn't think of that.
That was slick.
Go ahead.
Gretta turns to...
Bellandra's still there with you.
Yeah, she turns to Bellandra and she says, "We need all of any diamonds you can give us."
Yeah.
Yes. Of course.
Before you, is there anything? How much do you want to know?
Gretta shoots a look at Ro. She gives Ro's eyebrows.
like not that you're lying, but give me like a deception check for like being inconspicuous, to not be surreptitious as you do it.
Okay.
I also didn't know where your dice were there for a second. You moved the sheet and they weren't there, and I was like, where are they?
Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, brother. This is deception? Mm-hmm. That's a 6. That is not slick.
You shoot her the eyes, and it's so like... your head turns a little bit, and Belandra's just like...
I go.
Reads it and looks with furrowed brows to Ro.
She goes, we're worried about your state right now. Mine.
I think so. Well,
Yeah.
but I'm fine. And her, as she says that, she's standing a little more straight now. Her left hand is just continuously trembling. And she says, I know that... I study the arcane. I know that there's a magical barrier around the world. I know not much more of it, but I have surmised that much with my excellent intelligence. And she like this voice that was you all have had so much experience. Your whole understanding of yourselves and the world has changed. But there is still something a little disconcerting to hear someone who was so above everything, especially when you all met her, less sure of yourselves, like just fumble through a statement of confidence. And she continues and she says, but I don't know what sort of cosmic force could make it burn. Why it affected me?
Yeah, to be frank, that barrier's gone.
That makes sense. What has done it? Has the spell gone awry?
There's a
force that Ro keeps looking to they're looking at each other trying to figure out how to navigate.
Looking back and forth, neither looking at Belandra.
There's a very, very evil force that broke.
It happened once before, a long time ago, and we've known about it.
Yes, I don't know or anything like it, but but I know any well-educated arcanist knows that there is a great split in history.
Yeah,
she's like snotty and sniffling and also doing this voice is making me like I'm like fake crying a little bit, so now my nose is getting stuffed up.
Works great.
Stuffed.
I think, there's no context within. You saw it in the sky. That what we can say is the hateful has happened again.
She just looks confused.
Yeah.
All right. How can I be helpful?
Well, we need one of our
diamonds,
allies.
you said.
We need
Come with me.
Okay.
And she just starts walking up the I mean, her tower is terribly elegant. It is there that stairwell that just traces the circular wall up between every floor. So you all start banking up it, and you move up to this space that Boz was led all the way up to that previous time that you all did not enter, which is like her like arcane like reserve and kind of laboratory space. And there are all of those fine arcane implements and accoutrements and all of these and like items in production. And did you finish the E?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Nice. That's why they call her Abby.
Oh yeah.
And you can see also shelves stocked very well with components. And she like begins tracing her fingers along things and reading. And you all watch her get, I mean, she's not like magically transformed, but you watch her get like a little calmer, as if now set upon a task, and in this space, in a very simple way, this like haptic sensory moment of like tracing and searching and is like soothing her to move from all this confusion to like an expert in her spot. And so she's not necessarily, I mean, she knows where everything is in here by heart, but she like spends a moment like sort of like taking inventory and checking, and you get the feeling that part of the moment she takes is like for her.
Yeah.
And as she traces through, she's like very quickly snagging things off of shelves, and reflexively a mage hand appears and starts gathering things for her as well. And eventually she brings over a small assortment of precious gems, and she lays them out on a table near you all. You actually both have to pull up chairs. She like flicks a finger forward, and they
we're so short
because neither of you are tall. Like this table is built. This space is built for her.
Yeah.
And so you all have to climb up on tables and like raise yourselves up to the metal table to see. But there are a number of gems laid out before you. So first of all, I need an odds or evens on whether or not a gem of that value is here. And actually, so here's the thing. She's not a divine caster.
Yeah.
The collectors of potent diamonds tend to be divine casters.
Yeah. She's not a healer.
Arcane casters have different implements, but there are some spells with similar implements. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to need an odds or evens, and I'm not using the Zorgum die on this. I use those for the bad things, but this is a good thing. So yes, I would love to use your tower. Thank you.
I'm gonna put
I really want to buy one for me. Oh, you're going to change the color to a good color? Oh, that's fun.
I don't want it red.
So I'm going to... odds or evens, somebody?
Evens.
Abby, your engagement ring is so gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
I love the stone color.
I do too.
Can you see it?
There's nothing wrong with a clear stone, but yours is gorgeous.
I love it very much. And Noah designed it, which makes me very happy.
That is an 8. So as you all search through the implements, it's not finely cut, but there is there are like some pearls and a couple of rubies and a topaz, a little baggie of like powderized emerald. There are also some finely ground precious like metals, but there's among them a sizable diamond, and you all estimate that it would it looks about the size and quality of 1,000 gold diamond, but not as finely cut, but looks like it would do the purpose.
Yeah. This looks great. Do you have anything else?
What sort?
Do you have any dust? Do you have any diamond dust?
No, I don't keep diamond dust.
Do you have any?
Okay.
I'm so sorry. We're like bombarded. Do you have any healing potions or anything by chance?
No, I don't need that sort of thing.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, I produce healing potions for the city at exorbitant rates, but no one is. I'm out at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
I could make some for you.
That would actually
be
be really helpful. We
With
could
the
come back
supplies
and
I have
get
on
them.
hand, it would only take a few weeks.
Oh.
Okay.
Gretta, she...
Are you all hungry? I'm famished.
Yeah, let's go eat.
I can have the staff make you some sandwiches.
Wait, let's go to the kitchen and find something.
All right.
Yeah.
And you will like gather the diamond. You slide off the chairs, and
Go ahead.
she just doesn't turn for a second. And she just remains at the table. And as you all look back, she's rubbing her fingers over the smooth metal, just staring at the blank stone wall, like soothing herself. And eventually, she like does this odd thing where she straightens herself and like nails her posture again, but doesn't presume that air of haughtiness, as if like in this moment of confusion, like she just corrects her posture. She moves back to these trainings, and then she like follows you all in step.
As we're following her down, Ro gets
follow.
Ro gets a thought.
And you trip her.
She's like taking mental inventory of everything, and she's worrying about her allies and the lack of resources we have in this moment. And her mind goes to the crystal gate stone that the
Lords of the Fey Court.
Yeah, the one that Ro has is diamond. And she wonders if, in a dire moment, instead of crushing it, could it be used for...
Give me an Arcana check, Ro. No. Jackie's biting her tongue.
26.
It's funny because your last roll is a 13, so this roll is literally double that. Your next roll is going to be a 52. So, no, I don't know if that's possible. Ro, you like briefly slip the stone out of your pocket and examine it. You are aware that its nature as an item capable of taking you back to the Fey Court makes it of exorbitant value.
Yeah.
But if you discredit that for a moment, its function, and you focus on just its composition, I mean, it's really big. Now, it's hollow, and you know that, like, I mean, you could value this differently in a market, but the whole, like, a component worth this or component worth this is based in literally the amount of mineral. There's something about the lattice structure of gemstones that makes them terribly conducive to magic in the same way precious metals can be, and other minerals are not necessarily. And so you are aware that the hollow structure probably reduces it by some amount, but with that excellent check, considering all the components you've worked with and how they contribute to stones, this probably isn't 1,000 worth gold diamond.
But it could have
So much as like a 5,000 gold worth diamond.
Oh.
It is the size of your palm, but hollow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if it was a whole, that would be a gross amount of money. A fortune. Mm-hmm. But you hold in your hand, I mean, even hollowed, it's so large. And it's so finely cut. Yeah, this is like a 5,000 gold worth diamond. So, yeah. Okay. This would do for the diamond component for any spell, basically.
Okay.
Except that I think there's one that's 10,000, and I don't think it's that. But anyway, other than that, everything.
I think that's the true resurrection.
I think that's true resurrection. But everything else, you're set.
Ro just, like, basically banks that away of, like, okay, I have this. And if it means not having that getaway and I can save one of my allies, cool.
You also perceive that perhaps the whole letting the Fey Court know thing maybe has sailed a little.
Well, yeah.
They're probably aware.
Yeah. True.
Maybe they're not. Who knows?
They're like, bye.
They might already be well underway with that whole peace out, see you later thing.
Okay.
You guys didn't exactly take the he's here, poof, gone route.
Yeah.
You stayed and fought.
True.
I would like to.
You stayed behind?
I didn't leave. I'm just gonna like do another sweep.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me an investigation check. What are you looking for?
Diamonds, diamond dust, and incense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check the investigation. Oh. She's doing the old lady face.
8.
That's how Greta looks when she's searching.
Buddy.
Nothing.
The problem with this space is that it is so well organized. Like, many things are in cabinets, in drawers, and those appear to be locked. And also, part of the issue facing you is there are things on shelves without ladders, and you're quite short. And
So mean.
it's just like, without making a ruckus, it'd be a little hard to exactly determine where everything is.
Fair enough. Well, okay, she follows then.
Okay. Passing down the stairwell. You all move back through this laboratory space, back through the teleportation circle chamber, back down through. You get the feeling her quarters like all the way up at the top, so that the furthest removed from everything. But you move all the way, and then through another layer back down to this like entertaining space, that like central chamber you all entered. And she has you all pause there, and when you get there, it's first of all on the first floor is now Sarah, just kind of waiting, armed, like, okay, this is better. She doesn't look happy, but she seems like she has purpose and focus. Paolo is there, like, kind of reclined in a chair, And Belandra's staff members are also there. And there are the two Dragonborn individuals you all met quite some time ago, as well as the smaller halfling fellow, the portly man, and his what do they call them? Satyr wife. They are both there, and I mean, things aren't nice, but everyone's there together in that space, and the Luminite is overhead casting that cold light, but they have like some candles lit around the space, and everyone's just and also her like groundskeeper fellow, that really intimidating bald dwarf with all the tattoos, he's also there, and everybody's just sheltered inside. And there's also someone who is not a part of Belandra's staff. There's just some lady, some middle-aged, older halfling woman who just doesn't appear to be associated with anything. She has sort of curly blonde hair going silver. She's dressed in pretty plain clothes. She looks like she might work in one of the finer shops around here. She's like in an apron that looks stained with some unclear materials, and everyone's just there, sheltered and hidden. Those two Dragonborn sisters are just handing out cooked food, warm cooked food to people. And as you all gather and pass to that space, that is what is transpiring there. Yeah, what was that, Abs? And can anybody remind me the episode where you guys met Belandra?
Oh, no.
It was in the Home Cove
Wait, it was an
series.
episode that I just recounted from Thespis because the whole time Abby was going, I want to go to the tower.
37, the Pale Tower, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Guys, not to brag, my DM notes are really lower, guys.
He was like, but I want to go to the tower.
Shoot. I got all the NPCs here. Let's go. I'm really proud of myself right now. Yes. So, the two Dragonborn sisters who you all met, one copper, another one sort of copper and brass. Sarai and Vispa Aketh. Holy cow, let's go, Zach. Are handing out the sandwiches, and as they come round, they like hand one of the sandwiches to Belandra, and she just takes it very normally, and she looks at them and she says, "Thank you, Sarai," and did not address them by name when you were here last, and like just begins kind of listlessly eating, and as you all return, you get some weird looks, like the staff was not told you were coming back.
Yeah.
But, you know, like some nods, like, okay, sure. There's a kind of concerned glance exchanged between the sisters. Did you all take some food? And across the space, the auburn-haired, freckled satyr woman who's... Wait, is she a satyr? No, she was half-elven. Oops. Half-elven woman who's taller. And her... You remember her name was Merida Edelsbin. And her husband, Joaquin Edelsbin. Like, middle-aged, smaller halfling fellow with dark brown hair. He's got those big old mutton chops. Very dense, wavy hair. They both smile at you all warmly and wave. Not like, hey, everything's good, just like kind of concerned, but like smile like, oh, hey, those people we had a really positive interaction with. But you all are here in the space. As Abby returns.
Thank you for the food. Is there... We're gonna need to be going pretty soon, but is there anything we can do for any of you, or if y'all have any questions?
Joaquin pipes up and he says, I can't think of anything in particular. We're well stocked for food for now, but not exactly sure how long all the chaos will ensue, so if we need any food, we'll let you know.
Okay.
And Sarai interjects and she says, not to be rude, but we could not feed you all for long.
No. We're gonna go soon. Like within an hour or two.
Okay, she nods.
Yeah.
And then Belandra chimes in, and she says, "If you all have need of any other services, I could be of use."
And she's actively just
okay.
staring off into space.
Yeah, and you can even now you can lower it a little if you need to.
Sorry.
Just because, like, as a lapel mic, if you put it right up there, it's a little intense.
Sorry. I don't want to have it on while I chew.
No, I appreciate that.
So she's just.
It's a little listless, but eventually she grounds the look with you again.
I like hold her gaze for a little bit. Does she hold it back?
As you hold it for a moment, she does seem to kind of like blink into registration, and she keeps it not like laser focused. Like you wouldn't want her doing surgery right now, but like, yeah, she seems to kind of know what's going on.
Okay. I look at Ro, and we need all the help that we can get, and you're an incredibly powerful caster. If you want to join us in battle, call us tomorrow. Battle.
And if you don't, those healing potions would be really nice.
And if you don't want to help us, you can help the people in town.
Yeah.
They need all the help that they can get, and you have a powerful voice, and they will listen to you.
Potions.
Also,
and she just turns and walks up the stairs, looking a little confused.
Ro looks to the remaining. She goes, if you'll need anything, please have Belandra send for us.
The Edelspins just nod. The Keths exchange a glance and look back to you all. The groundskeeper, whose name I also have. Oh no, I closed the document. Wait, hold on. I can do this. I've saved all my notes and I'm so responsible. Oh my goodness, I have the Dockmaster's name? Let's go, Pad. Yes, Mr. G.
Mr. G!
He just nods grimly. You notice he has a little blood stained on the left leg of his pants. Kind of, and up onto his shirt a little bit.
Do you need healing?
He looks at you very flatly, and he says, "It is not my blood."
Ro gets like the tiniest of smile on her face, and then she goes back to solemn. She's like, understood. Shall we head out?
Oh, Abby.
This is why we lapelled you.
We stuck it to her.
I'm gonna look for one more thing, I think.
Okay. Where and how?
If I walk out, do I see Belandra?
Do you mean up?
Just, yeah.
Okay. So you depart from everyone?
Yeah.
Ro, you're left there with some...
I look at everyone and I say, you guys are doing great.
There's some nods.
Stay strong and help out where you can.
Okay. You return up the stairwell. There's a moment, and then Tello goes, "Ro has some good songs." And then Greta, you're going up the stairwell, and you go back up through the entertaining space, back up through the teleportation circle. And as you get back up to that laboratory space, Belandra is there. And she's like putting all these tinctures together and like putting them into this this like long kind of like really, really cute kind of like purse sleeve thing. It's this like
So cute.
instead of the purse being like wide like a clutch, it's like long and cylindrical.
Oh, wow.
With this kind of like
a poster tube?
yeah, but like of a very short chic length, like maybe like 10 inches, and it's got this almost like this kind of bowed, like almost trapezoidal shape, but then it's kind of like It's like a little like leather art piece, and it's very impractical to put anything in. But as shape after shape after shape is disappearing into it, you're like, oh, it's a bag of holding.
It's really sick.
And because it's an interdimensional space, she just had it made to look like absolutely whatever she wanted. So it's this really cute, unique like art thing. It's got this long strap, and she like puts thing after thing into it, and then she buckles it and puts it over her shoulder. And you walk up in the laboratory in this space. She still looks a little listless.
I kind of clear my throat and I go, hey, this is a long shot, and we've already taken so much, but I wonder if you had a parapet of wound closure.
No.
Or if you know where I can get one.
No, the tome might, but the opalescent tome. I suppose there are no rivals in this times. You might ask Conagé. But no, I don't have a periapt
Okay.
of any sort.
Thank you.
But I'll make your potions.
Okay. Gretta approaches and, like, kind of slowly puts a hand out on her shoulder.
Well, you can't put a hand on your shoulder because you're... hold on. Oh, it's not here.
It's not
You're...
there.
Are you 3 feet tall or are you less?
No.
Yeah, and she's a fairly tall lady, so...
I'm 4 foot.
So you're approaching...
So I don't know what that makes Greta.
I believe Greta's the smallest.
Yeah.
But, Greta, you, like, do you reach up like a hand?
Yeah,
or...
I try and grab her hand.
Okay, so you reach out a hand, and she just complies. She just puts her hand in yours. And it's at this weird kind of handshake space. And your hands aren't perfectly aligned in size. And she's just looking at you. She's just holding your hand looking at you.
I say, it's going to be okay.
Of course. Everyone's been fed.
Mm-hmm.
Must feed guests.
Mm-hmm.
It's good manners. And then she lets your hand go and she just walks right by you down the stairs.
Okay. I go find Ro.
Okay.
And I say I'm ready.
Well, and so to find Ro, you have to follow down behind her.
Okay.
It's this weird, like, walking down the stairs after she does. And finally everyone returns. And you all have gathered back down there again.
And Ro is singing
Joined
a
up.
song.
No, I don't know.
Were you playing music?
If the vibe was right, I don't know.
It wasn't particularly vibey.
Okay, then I don't think she would have.
Then Greta, as you return back downstairs, Tello's in the middle of the room going, and, okay, the deal, I mean, he's a very wealthy man, but he was very pompous about his possessions. So the inn was to talk about his art collection, and he's just recounting some story from his time as, like, a patron of all these, like, the job he had before you guys.
Yeah,
He's
and
never
Ro was
told
like-
y'all. And Ro, you're just sitting there like, this is some Tello lore you did not know about.
Tello
He's just telling stories, and you're like, And this is what you walk back down to, Greta.
does when no one else is holding the room?
Has Greta heard this story?
Again, if you need about the
I'm
position
sorry,
of a
I'm
lapel. So you've
sorry.
got one right down here.
I'm sorry.
No, Greta, you haven't.
I look at him
Okay.
and I go, who's that? Doesn't matter.
Nobody.
She gives him a look.
Girl, I stay farting. As long as you got that sass, I got that gas. You know what I'm saying? Bang, bang. How's the story going to get anywhere on this trip if we don't have gas to get there?
That's
Gotta hit that
so
gauge.
funny.
Sorry. I turn
Wasn't
to
as
Ro
bad
and
as
I
the
say,
other ones,
I'm
though.
ready.
Yeah, me
Tello
too.
goes, yeah, this story doesn't get better, so I can go.
Okay. Yeah, I guess let's go back home.
You all are sort of gathering together, and Belandra turns to her staff and she says, keep the wine aerated and see that the vegetables are cooled. And she steps toward you all.
You're coming with?
You said to make your potions.
You can make them here if you'd feel more comfortable staying at home.
Yes, but you spoke long ago of this Spagbar, and that he was also capable of casting, and if I had an assistant, I could make the potions more quickly. And you said that I was to be of assistance to you.
Actually, that would be wonderful. Are you okay? Yeah, let's do it then.
Okay.
Yeah.
She just absentmindedly lifts her hand and passes it by her head and mutters something, and she casts a quick glamour magic over herself, and her hair like reshapes and reforms, and like the last thing she does is like fix her hair.
Yeah.
And then she lowers her hand again.
Right.
I look at the people remaining and I say,
you look at all our staff and they're all like,
do you guys have a...
they're all looking at each other confused.
Do you guys have a sending stone? Oh, you're a paladin.
You look at Paolo and he goes, no.
No. Do you know sending?
No.
Okay.
And
we'll check in.
Bellandra says, I have one.
If you want to stay in touch, we have several, so if you want to leave that with them, if you'd like to.
You watch as the Edelsmans like exchange glances, and then Bellandra uncaps her bag and reaches in and pulls it out, and she hands it to Vispa, the younger of the two like cook sisters, and she just reaches out and is like, thank you. And she holds it like, and her sister's like, I don't know. And they just stare at each other, and Bellandra goes, it's squeeze. And they just look confused. And she steps in with you all and she says, are you conjuring us or am I?
I can, yeah.
Splendid.
Okay. I think it's good that I do. And Ro thinks of, she thinks of the inside of the house, but not the cave.
Okay. So you start strumming and Bellandra turns toward the Akeths again and says, your sandwiches are lovely. And then they both just look like one of them get like the older sister just looks like scared. And it's just like she like recoils in disgust a little bit. And then you stroke out the tune complicated and lovely and everybody is suddenly transported and you all are rapidly returned to your home in Narskina. You all arrive back, the four of you, just appearing in the home.
Who's it there?
Mike, what?
Oh my gosh.
I look out the window.
Who's there? Who's there?
Who's there?
Ro.
Yeah.
You gaze outside. Snow. The sky's still dark. There's less light outside. It's like dim. And it should be mid-afternoon. But as you look up, at first it's hard to tell if it's just dark storm cover, but yeah, the sky is still interlaced with smoke. It hasn't burned off. It's kind of hanging in the atmosphere. This might be a little equivalent. You wouldn't have the language for this, but for Jackie the player, might be a little equivalent to like a nuclear winter.
Yeah.
Where like that heavy gas isn't going anywhere. And that might start having some implications pretty soon. Winter might turn into winter. But as that smoke hangs in the air, the afternoon looks like twilight. And you look toward the town. No clear plumes of smoke, no fires, but everything's very quiet and very still. So it looks like that riot Craig was accidentally starting is not popping off, but people definitely seem to be hidden away. And if tragedy has struck, it is not apparent where. It's a little unnerving to see Parsage this way.
Yeah. Ro goes and knocks on the oven. Well, no, because the oven wasn't covering it.
No, you moved it.
Yeah. So she opens the hatch. And she goes, hello?
Okay.
That's Miss Spagoober, right?
Craig's face just kind of comes in frame and goes, you guys aren't dead.
Yeah.
Good.
We brought a friend.
Craig looks a little confused, and you hear a little. You get the feeling that Nom is loading a crossbow, and then you hear a voice go, "Now, now." And then you hear a little as if it's being unloaded or uncocked, rather, staying loaded. But as you all you watch as Spagoober's face appears, and he goes. He's like, there's some like smeared blood where it's like he's like washed it away but not done a good job down in the cave. And as he walks up, he goes, "Everybody's welcome."
If you guys can come up here now, if you're able. Spagoober, we may have
A job?
a job for you.
That's okay. And soon enough, one by one, everybody crawls up. F-Moon has to like squeeze up the ladder, and he does. And Bella Andra's body is
You mean Alondra?
passed. Yes, excuse me. Alondra's body is
Alondra's crowd surfing.
No, Alondra's body is passed upward. And as it is, you watch Belandra, like, she still seems a bit dazed, but her eyes fix on Belandra, and she looks...
They know each other, right?
Her brow furrows a little
Did
bit,
they
and she
know
looks
each
a bit shocked. She says, "Oh, no."
Yeah.
And slowly but surely, everybody gathers. Spagoober's coaxing Nom for a little bit, but she comes up. And ever slowly but surely, everybody moves back up to the level, and the doors...
Rose starts a fire in the hearth of the house and warms it up. And
I think you guys have the
Don't we have
stove.
one?
You have the stove.
okay, we have a stove.
It's heating things.
Okay.
Greta kind of goes around, and if she can talk, she doesn't like call attention to the group, but she kind of goes around and like tells people in groups if she can. She says like, people are gonna ask, and they're gonna ask us because we seem important. But if people ask, just say an evil force entered the world, and people are doing their best to stop it. But just tell people to spend time with their loved ones and be kind to one another. And she's just got, because I think she's like, I don't know what to say to people. If you guys have better ideas, let me know. But I'm just trying to encourage people to. I've been telling people it's going to be okay, even if I don't know it. She's just like kind of almost talking out loud, but also trying to like
working through it, kind of
tell people like what to say, you know.
Craig nods and he goes, "Do not run around shouting the Hate King has come."
Yeah.
Nobody knows what that means.
Just if people are going to survive, it's best that they don't have broken limbs or looted shops.
Ahmund responds to that and he goes, "In Zedge, when we killed Yeppen, Javian went to a town square and said, 'We have killed the dragon and I've taken its dark powers for myself.' There was a riot. They had to leave the city." And that's it.
That's not.
And he just goes back to listening.
I
Don't
looked
do
at
that.
Greta and I looked at Vespus, like, this is the guy you're going with? Like,
Vespus looks at Edmund kind of confused. Like he's never heard that story before. And Vespus looks back at you, Ro, and just kind of mouths like, he's never said that.
I say cautionary tale.
Yeah, Edmund goes, "He was stupid."
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Belandra Spagoober.
Spagoober walks up and goes, "Hi, I'm Spagoober." And Belandra goes, "Lady Belandra of House Dunholm," and shakes his hand, and he goes, "Okay." And he shakes hers.
If anyone needs any cleaning up, I can take care of that. If you don't want the blood on your face anymore.
Some prestidigitations go around. It takes a while for some, but eventually people are cleaned. And an afternoon proceeds. People get some rest. People need a bundle pretty quickly, but you have some spare blankets around. This place is been getting prepared for winter. So people start bundling, people start putting on blankets, coats where they are. A lot of people like kind of gather around. The stove gets kind of pushed toward the middle of the room so it can heat as much as it can. And you'd be facing a situation of some really limited resources, except that you have quite a few magic users here. So the fire is sustained, and Ehmund immediately he takes some implements that didn't need to be soup, starts making them into soup. Soup's this guy's thing.
Yeah, he likes soup. I give him the when there's like a moment, I go over and quietly, if I had it, I give him the resurrection diamond.
Okay.
Just say when you're ready, if you want, or
Let's do it before dinner,
okay.
so that I know how many portions to make.
I can help inspire you too, and help.
Yes.
By the way, I wanted to tell you, Thespis helped bring you back. I just wanted you to know he wouldn't leave you.
His clear
In
demeanor.
the snow. Yeah. He was with me.
You've never seen Ehmund do it. He smirks and he goes.
Oh.
He goes. I knew. I didn't know, but I knew.
Yeah. I couldn't have done it without him.
Green is a good color for you. And he puts the diamond away in the pouch. And then he goes back to
looks at her
little
hands
Laura.
and is like, cool, because I can't shake.
And then for just one moment, there's like a Vietnam flashback to Blue and Farty, but then you shake it off and you focus on the terrors at hand. And people are preparing for dinner, and they are also. Belandra moves to like the side of the room on one of the counters, starts moving out tinctures, and actually she goes down to they start repatriating the cellar below because like space.
Yeah.
And they start using the tops of and like somebody goes and like takes like some wood panels there to level things, but she just starts setting things out and showing Spagoober stuff, and they're working down there. After some time, you all get the feeling that it is the period when you would be trying to resurrect Alondra. Her body is laid out. Ehmund kneels beside her. The soup's going, but it hasn't quite been started yet.
I think Gretta, she just sits down next to Ethman Kai and like puts a hand on his shoulder, if he'll.
Rose sits down and starts playing something kind of like what's playing right now, and just trying to inspire him, and he gets a D12 inspiration.
Oh.
So.
Cast
I'm
guidance on him.
not gonna roll Zorgrim's D12 for this. If you could give me yours.
I think it would be great if you didn't do that. You know what? Use Rose.
Oh, wow.
And here's the D12.
Well, I have the D20. I just need the D12, but thank you.
I'm sorry, I was confused.
Ehmund.
I give guidance to him.
Okay, gotta get a different D4.
You want guidance?
Yes, this feels
Mix it
appropriate.
up.
Okay. He just places the diamond on her chest, and Thespis sits down across from him and just starts praying quietly. And Ehmund puts his hand and he presses the diamond into her chest, and before he gets the ceremony going, he just whispers, "If you come back, if you stay, you served us well, friend." And he presses the diamond in, and he begins speaking. Ro, what is played as you inspire him through this hour-long ritual?
Wow.
I think it's something similar to like what's being played right now, but also she's like the singing that's happening is like an old song. So she's using Soulmender, and like
the
you're
many
hearing
voices.
like 6 different harmonies at the same time. Like it's and she's just keeping the rhythm. She goes into a trance almost of not even looking. She's gotten to where she doesn't have to look at her lute hardly ever anymore, and she's playing, but just staring into that diamond that's sitting on Alondra's chest.
You play for hours. And Moon mutters and whispers, and as he does, there are these shadows clinging to the ceiling that deepen, and you all watch as thin, illusory bits of light start to gather to the geometries of the spell, kind of raising over you all like a halo, rather than being bound to his arms. And at one point in the spell, he elevates his voice, and they shatter into thousands of points of light, like a firmament of stars rotating over you all. And every time his voice inflects, they illuminate slightly more and then dim. He's going to make a check. Jackie tried so hard to read my face, but I got that DM poker face going.
And you grabbed the D20 before I could look at it.
Oh, man. Okay. And after an hour of tensely waiting and whispering, Edmund, his palm has been pressing a consistent pressure for an hour before it finally presses down into her chest, and the diamond disintegrates to dust. And as it turns to a thin, silvery mist on her chest, Emma takes one long breath. And he puts his head on the side of Alondra's head, rubs his thumb across her forehead, he says, "Sleep well, sister." As his total was a 21, and Alondra has died numerous deaths. Many of the Manibus have, not all. Quartz had very few, but she's known quite a bit of battle, and her DC was 25.
Oh, wow.
I rolled excellently on your Bardic Inspiration and well on your Guidance, but I did not roll well on my D20. And Alondra, the Great Abjurer, is dead. Everyone takes one long breath and he says, "We bury her
Yeah.
tonight,
Okay.
under any hope of starlight."
Yeah, I look at Ro and I say, we could do it with Belfry and Paul.
Yeah.
We're nearby. Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice, Greta. That's a good thought.
Yeah. Okay. What time is it, DM?
It's moving toward evening,
Okay.
and Moon very somberly rises with a flat demeanor and starts ladling out soup.
Greta takes a deep breath and I'm gonna go see if I can talk to anyone. But I'll be back. Save me some soup.
Tello puts a hand on your shoulder and he goes, "I think you're doing a really great job."
You too. You too, buddy.
"I can always stand around and look pretty." And then he starts passing out bowls of soup. Greta, where do you go and how are you trying to talk to people?
I just walk into the town, I think, and...
Oh, in the citizens in the town. Okay.
Yeah.
You're out for a while. just for the sake of our time, I mean, this would be a great roleplay, but we need to move on.
Yeah.
So, in a sort of more narrative, fluid sense, the challenge. Some people are so frightened they don't open their doors. Some doors don't open, and you're worried why. But you don't necessarily get immediate answers. And then there are a number of people who you have trouble peeling away from once you engage them. Fear is finding many different expressions here, and they are all rather harrowing in one form or another. But if there's anything that grips these citizens now, it's just terror.
Yeah.
But I'd like you to give me a persuasion check at advantage.
Okay. Can I kind of say what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Kind of what I said. I'm trying not to explain a whole lot, but just like explain it. I feel like it changes every time, but she's just trying to explain it. But she's just trying to tell people to like take care of each other, and like she's doing a lot of lying. She's like, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna figure this out. Like people are working to stop this. Well, that's not a lie, but she's just like
Lies of omission.
yeah. She's like, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna figure this out. Just take care of your neighbors. Like, don't rob people. You know.
And
thou shalt not steal.
there is a degree to which this is easier in this place. Easier in...
Can I guide myself?
You can, actually.
And she heals people that she sees.
We'll call that the guidance.
Cool.
She's doing math, folks. Wow, she did that in her head. It's not some resounding victory. The town isn't moved to peace, but fear does not turn to terror. And that message you give, take care of each other, that seems to really land with the people of Parsage.
Okay.
That for all of their many flaws, and while there are certainly probably some outliers in the town, that's probably something that people around here have been doing well for a long time.
Yeah.
And they seem to rally around that.
Yeah. Yeah, she just guides people and cures them when they need it and stuff.
There are a lot of very heartfelt thank yous and warm hugs.
Yeah. Does she have mending?
No.
Okay.
I do.
Hours later,
Sorry.
after everyone has been fed, Gretta has returned. Alondra's body is... You all don't have the spare cloth, so Aphmund has taken the outer mantle of her cloak, ripped it, and it's been used as a sort of burial cloth for her head and arms. And once night truly falls, and what a black night it is. No stars above, no light penetrates, even colder than it would have been naturally. Moving out of the rear door to the home, past the oven still in the process of creation for Nam. Aphmund carrying her shoulders, Thespis carrying her heels. Belandra is carried out into the night. Led by Ural's directions, Shpaguber comes along. Tello comes as well. Boz, Craig, both of you. And remembering things well, you all tread for quite some time. Maybe like 40 minutes of walking before you reach through snow at night, but plenty of sources of magical light and good memories.
Bless you.
Thank you, allergies. You all... Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. You all move to a lone bit of quiet field. Snow is laden heavily. And you all can see now that falling down with the flakes of snow are also heavier, thicker flakes of gray. Yes, Abby, are you looking for anything in particular?
My water bottle.
I think
found it. I'm
yeah.
Sorry.
You're okay. You find that it's snowing ash from the clouds above. And it's starting to darken the snow all around. And there are these two mounds. I do not recall. Do you all remember if you used any markers other than the points where they were buried?
I think.
Did you put their weapons at the heads of?
I think something.
I believe
like that.
so.
I think Craig or something did that, or put some rocks there or something.
I believe there were marker stones, and then their
yeah.
weapons, I believe. And so there are Ploff's hand axes and Bilfrey's sword. And it's so strange to walk back to these graves in a world that is so completely different and find them so undisturbed, so well preserved, stuck in time. Evelyn takes a deep breath. He left his armor behind. He's just out in as heavy as cloaks as he can, having brought a shovel with him. He begins to dig. Takes turns with Thespis. Tello helps briefly, but he's slower than both of them, so he just lets them go back to it. Craig is very useful. And before too long, a shallow grave is dug. There's this quiet vigil. Belandra is laid down.
Nope.
No, thank you. Alondra. Their names are very similar.
Yeah.
Alondra is laid down into the cold earth. And the dirt mixed with snow is shoveled over her. The snow over that in a mound that matches. Ahmund takes out from his pocket a white stone. Not very large. Smooth. Very white. He doesn't say anything, but before all the dirt is laid back over her, he puts it on her chest. And the dirt covers, not sure what it's for. Thespis just watches in silence for a while and then looks up to all the clouds. He has to close his eyes a little bit because snowflakes are coming down in ash. He covers his eyes a little bit, but it's like he's watching for stars, hoping he can see them somewhere in there. Boz clenches his eyes and just kind of looks away in frustration. He actually walks 10 or 15 feet away and just stands nearby, kind of half looking and half not. Craig gives his message. Tello refrains. Not really his sort of moment. Thespis doesn't intrude. Ahmund says, Selûne's servants are to guard travelers, those in need of protection in dark nights. But we are all travelers in this life, passing through only for a time. You stayed for quite some time. You helped all of us. You were better than great. You were kind. And I was proud to call you friend. I hope you know very much rest. I will see you soon. I hope. Unexpectedly, Spaguber speaks up, and he says, Thank you for keeping my adventure safe. I can only imagine you are a wonderful person.
I think that before she is buried with dirt, I think Greta just puts a hand on her face and just kind of strokes her face a little bit, and through sniffles, she just says, like, quietly, not for everyone to hear, but just to her, she's like, I just hate that you had to go the way that you did. And just kind of fixes her hair a little bit, fixes Alondra's hair a little bit, and like straightens her dress or something.
Tella holds your hand when you stand back up.
Ro just starts. She looks at. It's like she can't look at the actual grave. She's just looking at the ground next to it, and she says, "Thank you for all you taught us and all you sacrificed. And for being a friend. Every time I drink a cup of tea, I will think of you." You deserve to rest. And then she just goes and she grabs Gretta's hand and just stands there.
The long while hung on the awkwardness of the moment, hung on the shock of the last 48 hours, hung on the desire among Sung not to walk away because it would make it so final that in many ways the leader among all of you died. Eventually, one by one. But it's not all at once. Some people return before others. At some point, Boz comes back and looks at the grave when Efmund and Thespis have walked away. And Craig has gone back. Boz comes back and he looks at it. He just says, "I'll make sure it wasn't all a waste." He just walks back to the home kind of angrily. Spagoober actually peels away. He walks over to the Call's grave, kneels down, and he just sits in the snow where it's quite cold. He puts his hand on Ploff's headstone, the marker stone. He just whispers, "I miss you very much." "I'm very sorry. None of this was how I thought it would be. And I was the one who asked you to get on that ship. But I'm so thankful for that time I got with you. And I actually wish I had said it more, but I love you too very much. And, if they have ships where you are, I'd like to go sailing with you all again. I don't know what I'm saying. You were both very strong, and I just wish you were here, because you made me feel very safe. No captain's ever had a better crew. He just leans down and he kisses the stone. He stands up. And he nods. And he begins crunching his way back through the snow.
I follow him.
And one by one, in that dark, cold evening, the fungi return to their home in Parsage. When the party returns to their home, people are exhausted. Some of the newcomers have already gone to sleep. Belandre's tired for the evening. Edmund has gone to sleep. Vespus is exhausted. Many of the fungi are still awake. And the party's just kind of gathered in a bit of shock.
How am I supposed to do anything after that?
You don't have to.
No, I want to. If I don't do it now, I won't do it. And I want to.
Where did those come from?
My bag.
Okay.
I don't know if it's fake.
That's the trick.
Sorry.
Nothing is.
Flat.
Before Thespis goes to sleep, Ro goes to him and she says, and she says,
What?
she says, all of this is, I just, so much death and finality, and I just, do you remember when we met up with you again, quite a while back? I had asked you about if I could show you something in a dream, and
Sure. Yeah.
I ended up not doing it because I didn't want to. I realized I didn't want to spy on your talking with Saloon.
Yeah, that would have been really inappropriate. I'm glad you didn't do that.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been consensual. You would have had that show me,
this
but
is better.
Yeah. I just.
He just kind of smiles at you a little bit.
I was just wondering, could I when you go to sleep tonight,
Could you come in my dream?
yeah, could I show you
I
something?
didn't know you could do that.
I've done it a couple times.
Honestly, Ro, that sounds kind of nice.
Okay.
Is it? How does this work? Is it it's a spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Bards are really different.
Yeah.
It's cool though. It's a cool different. To
Yeah.
be clear.
It won't. I just want to show you some stuff. If you're
okay.
okay with it.
Sure. That sounds fine. Could I get like a baseline on what kind of stuff that is? There's just been a lot of shocks lately, and I kind of want to be mentally prepared for what kind of thing we're talking about. Because, like, I don't know.
I kind of just want to show you kind of our story. Everything I
gotcha.
show you, it will feel real, but you won't be able to get hurt. Like,
that sounds good. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm invested in y'all's story.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel like a character in it.
Stop.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It'll be like a dream, but more.
So do I just go to sleep, or is there like?
Okay. I mean, I can like.
I don't have to do any incantation or anything.
No,
right? Okay.
that's on me.
I'm gonna fall asleep really easy, so that sounds like a plan. But deal.
Okay.
It's gonna like take me 10 minutes to get my armor
you're
off.
good.
So, okay.
You're good.
And he like walks away, and then like 12 minutes later, he comes back and he goes, I don't know if I was supposed to stay in the room or come.
Oh no, you can, like.
Am I supposed to sleep out here or?
You sleep where, you know what? And she casts plant growth where everyone's sleeping to like give like a bed
so plants
for
grow
everyone.
up through the wood and the floor.
Yeah, this is my house. I can do what I want.
Yeah. Until it goes. Oh, I mean, I was gonna sleep in the bed, but this works too. Yeah. And he,
I figured Bellaandra took the bed.
Yeah, she probably did. And he just like lays down and somebody goes, oh no, this is nice.
Yeah.
Sleeping outside. Did that in Zed a lot. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of soft, actually. Yeah, when I was doing all that traveling, I was what you call a hedge knight, and Zed's is real. And he's out.
Yeah, it's
A long day. Oh yeah.
I don't like being this. I don't like being in charge.
Would it help
Is this
if
the
I
right one?
went to-
No.
No.
This isn't.
What? If you you don't go to sleep.
Wait,
I'm listening.
which category did you? Oh, I found it.
Yeah, and it probably needs to be turned down. Yeah.
Listener, this is a song Jackie made.
Whoa! Jaci Butler.
Jackie Butler. Sorry, listener, inside joke.
I can't wait.
So, as he drifts off into sleep,
Here's the DM hat.
this, guys. Rose sits by him, cross-legged, playing a soft, like, lullaby sound from Soulmender. And as she does it, purple and gold mist kind of seep out of the lute and around her and around him, kind of around everywhere. And her eyes start to glow gold as she continues playing. And her hair starts to kind of swirl as like an invisible wind picks up around her. And she slowly, just like the last time she cast this, just kind of floats just a few inches off the ground. And she searches for the connection with Thespis and reaches out her hand.
You find it.
Okay. And
In the dream, he's not armored.
Yeah.
Just in plain clothes.
And suddenly she is standing there with Thespis in like this purple and sparkling mist. And in the distance, there's like a beautiful tree like the one she saw in a dream not so long ago. Yet, ages ago. And she holds out her hand for Thespis. And she says, like I said, like a dream, but more.
This is beautiful. You're doing this?
Yeah.
You're two very different kind of spellcaster.
Like I said, everything I show you here is gonna feel really real. But you're not gonna be able to get hurt. There'll be things.
He turns and smiles at you and he goes, it feels real.
There'll be things beautiful and terrifying, wicked, wonderful. sorrow, joy, just about every emotion I've ever felt or seen. And then there'll be things that just are. They're not good or bad, just a piece of the story.
I'd like to think.
Yeah. So as the mist swirls around him, and I'm gonna do this in Rose, all in Rose's voice.
Heck yeah.
But it's what they're seeing. So
Cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
so
They're both
you know
experiencing
it's-
it at once.
Yeah, they're kind of standing there, kind of like almost like Ghost of Christmas Past thing while they're watching.
Heck
it.
yeah.
So as the mist swirls around them, Ro and Thespis stand, and they kind of fade, translucent like ghosts, not seen by the passing figures in front of them. And they stand in a beautiful temple, a temple of Saloon. A few children are running and playing as a Loxodon woman tries to wrangle them in for supper. And a small girl with light green skin and oil-slick black hair tied messily in 2 braids plucks at a lute awkwardly. Frustrated, she keeps turning back and forth between pages of an already worn songbook, and after several attempts, a few tiny violet sparks flare magically as she begins to strike the chords correctly. She yells out in excitement to Yenny. The Loxodon comes running and clasps her hands around the girl in pure joy. The purple mist swirls around as the image fades from view, and now we see the same girl, several years older now, leaving the temple. We see her in Zedge, on her own, getting on a boat. There she is in Vashton, busking on streets, going to a library where she sits with giants and learns their tongue. We see her happy, meeting someone for drinks. He's handsome, he proposes, plans are made. We see Vashton fall to Kefkins, people losing their homes, their work, death. She comes home to find the man she trusts wielding a Kefkin sword. She leaves. Letters back and forth between her and her first home, the Saloon Temple. Kefk is conquered. News of heroes, the holy hunters. Purple mist swirls as Ro guides Thespis through Home Cove. A new home. A new family found. The opalescent tome. Magic items and a mage more powerful than she's ever known. Someone who knew her mother. Night after night, playing in taverns, singing, casting spells, learning. Crossing the sea in another purple and gold mist. La Pomme Vert, Unsin. The smell of honey bread surrounds them. Ale, a warm bed every night for months. A formal request to play her lute in public for real silver from a countess, no less. She finds a wonderfully weird band of misfits. Someone who actually looks like her. The first she has ever seen. Crap.
Hey, take your time. Take your time. There's no rush.
A tall and lanky druidic elf says we're what's called half-dryads. We come from a lost land. An old but jovial and sturdy gnome, a hardened yet soft-hearted dwarven warrior, and a noble wood elf with a secret. The opportunity to travel with other people. This could be a new family, a new adventure, all by accident. Then fire, a city engulfed in flames, another wrong place, wrong time, Kefkins. No, the Kefkin, the wanderer in death. Fighting for life, fighting along someone for the first time, escaping an inch away from death, a magnificent tiny vessel, a home. A dwarven captain, a misfit crew just as lost as the rest of us. A tiny tough goblin with a shell too hard for even I to crack. An orphaned brother and sister, an orb as old as time itself, a friend. Opening our eyes, and now yours, Thespis, to what the world is, how much greater it is than all of us. An orb itself spinning in the purple and gold abyss. Kuatoa, poultry pirates, more Kuatoa, love under the mountain, home cove again, this time with the puzzle pieces of a family that fits together. More Kefkins, trouble, cupcakes and sweets and flowers and laughter and games of dice and chance. Seeing family once again and introducing them to the new family. A closer family that has ever been, the fun guys. Mistakes made. Dolgoth was his name, singing to a room full of Kefkins. Viscit, the man who tore about my original home. Hiding, red scales, the Manibus, our world and our knowledge of it being broken again, and then fruit. You. A whole other lifetime you. More
Thespis
mistakes.
Squeezes your shoulder a bit.
Taunting, ridicule, shame. Thespis, the memory one, falling to the ground unconscious, not breathing. The memory Rowena disguised in hiding herself from Kef, cheering on the execution. Thespis running from the laughter, the slaughter without looking back, Rowena satisfied in the conquest, yet for some reason still pulled to run after him. Yet he didn't see the naive, hardened Rowena run after him, dropping her mask. He had kept going, never to look back, and both expecting to never see the other again. Crossing the sea again, navigating the purple mist of the dreamland like Ro learned to navigate a ship. Unlikely friends, an orc and a goblin, buttons, the brass chalice, a friend or foe, more Kuatoa, a god under the deep sea, Parsage, could this be a new home? The Hate King, dreams, a curse, every bone, every shattering piece of obsidian jutting out of the earth, red lightning, cursed, the maker burned into skin, a boon yet cursed, a beautifully walled up kingdom, tragic history, blood spilt, meeting that same blood in the streets by fate, a castle, the green bottles, the toadstools, a terrible old man, a king, a depressed king, speak of monks, a performance of fading the chaos mage in front of royalty, another finger of Kef, Lashla, distress, running, hiding, again Parsage, home, solace, hiding, purple mist and gold swirl around to show a spark, a fire, a town in panic, the wandering death defeated. New friends, new family, warriors of the well, a sorcerer who doesn't know her full power yet, a savior. An archpriest, someone we now both share as a friend, family. Ro looks over at Thespis and squeezes his hand as that archpriest of Saloon revives Gretta, the very one who struck him only weeks before, back from death. Running, betrayal, the worst kind, that of a friend, a brother, a once noble fun guy. Tello, rocky times, rocky landscape, a box that could have ended us at any moment. The truth, finally, forgiveness but not forgetting, a dwarf's heart of stone, his true family reunited again, but not in the way he hoped. Escaping, bees, a tree in our tiny vessel, balls is gone, math and music and magic put to the test, a cleric with no god, Faye figuring things out, Ro and Greta truly seeing each other for the first time. Two old men in the sea, finding common ground. A Kefkin soldier, of all people, shows that things aren't all black and white. The Chaos Mage himself. Watching the sunrise above the bow of the ship, while doing push-ups with Craig, Pilfrey, Cloth, purple and gold swirl around, and we are coming home. Rose, the original home. Back in a tiny orphanage, Yesbin, Ro performing, Balls finds his way back to us, his found family, learning new languages with each other, the Count, Bones awakening in the middle of nowhere at night, a chill, twinkle flies, a paladin finds us in a dream from Saloon, a literal knight in shining armor, returned, reborn, on a mission to a crystal cathedral. A cleric finds a new god, a just god, a knowledgeable god, Ioun. You say, maybe everybody is just kind of a mess. Forgiveness, little hand, big hand, edge of the horizon, a distant ache, platinum tides. We know the Hate King comes, a holy hunter in the woods with his beloved. Bones, the first flame, hags, the Westwood, a tomb, a forge of creation, a creation of our entire being, a tree of life and of rebirth for our druid. The maker, we are made, how everything was made. We are well blessed. Fun guys, now players of the old song, carriers of the old flame, bathed in a new, in golden light. The lost lands, a lost father, found a new piece of the ever-growing puzzle, fitting together more and more perfectly. Jath, father, a new axe to wield, to play, to strum as a warrior, divine intervention. Magic is wild and unkempt here. The Shadowfell, fear, the Bezortal Plows, running, hide, survive, living, dancing, breathing fungus. Tumbling through the air, falling, saved, the big Mike. A mad prince of the wildering keep, the Feywild, a wish before the court, a wish for Walter. For the old song that ties us to defeat the bloodied one, a wish for our family, a way out, a last resort, a diamond, Sandor, so much knowledge. A cleric becomes a curator, a small star becomes big. A curse, bloodied ones all around, veils are falling, he is coming. Iron, obsidian, bone, hatred piercing through. A vision too soon to become true. A sea hag, a new Brolagak, a silver spoon, and a fortress fit for the fun guys. Lagath, back to where the fun guys' lore first formed. The Count, the foe, the heart in the jar pulses harder, faster, nearer. A vapid, stupid winch, a paladin meets his maker.
Must make amends to mend any more wounds and fight any more battles. A labyrinth, a dungeon, get disintegrated and get back up. Too many choices, can't save everyone. A brother and sister, our brother and sister slain. Gone for good, but at rest. Pieces of our puzzle ripped out without warning, a gash in our found family. The fungi are -2 forever. A wound that can't be cured. The fungi's battle cry, the fiend found by the vapid stupid wench, sent back to his hell by the fungi's in mourning. The jar shattered, the heart pierced, and still for good, a tiger in the shadow saves us. A dream reveals too much. The Kefkins have fallen. The 5 fingers broken, scrambling. Another veil torn. Red lightning. An empire once ruling, now scorched earth. Home, bring the brother and sister home. To rest, parsonage not far. Found again. Commune with the maker. A hug in the hand. A hag in the ground. Legend lore. In grim treasures taken, the veil blade, acolytes of the apocalypse, an old friend returns to help, a manibus stressed, falling, this time we save ourselves. Black Fang, Kuatoa, an unceasing massacre in a land of death. Friends, extended family of the souls, we've met along every path, all coming to fight, all coming to a cusp, all coming to a possible end, but willing to save everything as we know it, whether they know it or not. You. Seeing you for the first time in so long, a new light, a lasting gaze, a lingering touch, a kiss for good luck. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. The towers fall, we rush to topple Black Fang for all. Not knowing who lives, who perish, the Lich Queen falls, but it doesn't matter, he breaks through. It was a ruse, too weak to resurrect anyone. Craig and the Maker and Star Splinter raise a mage of old from the ashes. It doesn't matter, all for nothing, he broke through. The veil blade pierced, we saw him, you saw him. The fire burned, every speck of magic in my soul burned us all, he is here. You, though, you brought back my brother, our druid, our balls, a paladin of Saloon, you stayed by my side. Home, parsonage drained, 3 revived, fire is coming, roaring towards us, you didn't leave. An archpriest, a friend, resurrected, our captain, our rock saved. Purple clouds swirl around them, and gold starts to shine through. Still too much ahead of us to see that end clearly. Too much death, too much blood. Hate has fallen as they said it would. What lies ahead is terrifying, but what led us here, the journey, the accidental adventures we were thrust into, will live on in legacy. The Maker, Saloon, the Fungi's, and now a paladin, my knight, all here. All found, all mismatched puzzle pieces somehow fitting together into the story, our story. The fog clears, and the tree stands there from a long past dream, looming in the distance. 7 stars flicker above them. And she looks at Thespis and she says, I wanted you to know who I really am. All of me. The good, the shameful, the chaotic, the love, the hate. If something happens to me, I may not make it out of this next fight. I don't know what is going to happen in the coming days or weeks. If I don't make it, I want someone, not just someone, you, to know my story, our story, the Fungi story, the real story, all of it. Tell it or hold on to it. It's your choice. I trust you with all of it. All of my heart. Please.
As the mist clears, Thespis just, as you all are still in that liminal gossamer space, Thespis has tears in his eyes, like we do, and his jaw's just slightly agape for the part where the visions are resolving. But as you give that last bit, he turns toward you. And he didn't notice as he went, in the same way that Abby didn't notice that her mic was tied to something that would fall over, and went slamming down to the table. She's so tired. Thespis, it's still around your other cord there, buddy.
Mic on a mic.
Okay. But if you don't unwind it from the other cords, it's gonna fall. Okay. All right, you got it. He he just kind of turns and takes one of your hands in his and holds that one hand with both of his. He just says, I guessed, but I couldn't have come up with anything that amazing. I don't even know what to say, bro.
You don't have to.
No, not about that part. I mean, I can't believe everything you've been through. I never even really dreamed. I don't know, you're like the stuff of myth and legend. Except you're not. You're this person right here with me. Thank you for showing me that. I'd like to never stop having that dream. It all came in flashes. Maybe piece by piece. I gotta be honest, I haven't thought about much in a little bit here. Maybe I've had my expectations kind of low for a while. I'd like to keep having that dream. Maybe I'd like to be in it. I would love, if we're not dead, to keep dreaming with you.
I'd love
I used to try so hard to be what people told me was beautiful. Because I hated myself so much. Here I am, with more beauty around me than I would have ever dreamed. I think you might be the most beautiful thing here. And I mean, you've got a really good looking face, but I mean, you. I can't believe any person could come out of the other side of all of that, let alone like how you are. I would be glad to accept the privilege of just starting to get to know the person who came out of all of that. But to be clear, yes, romantically. And then he like...
That's so funny.
He like turns a little red and he goes, I've never really gotten to this part, if you can't tell. I feel like we're similar levels of awkward, so
Yeah,
I think it might work.
I have a lot of charisma on paper, but it doesn't translate sometimes.
I feel like I'm statistically the exact same way, but maybe not so much in practice.
Yeah.
Yes, my answer is yes. And there's no pressure. Other than the end of the world.
Yeah, you know. Sometimes it takes that, you know.
And I think that's the main thing, too. I want to be there to the end.
Yeah.
If you're riding into battle, I want to be there. You just seem to make everybody else brighter, Ro. Everybody who gets close to you, you like reflect them. It's really beautiful. Thank you for this dream. You missed a little part at the end. And then he takes your face in both hands and kisses you. And you actually...
I looked at Abby to make a face, and she said, ew!
He kisses you.
It's so
And then he
sweet.
backs up a little bit and he goes, was it okay that I kissed you?
Yeah, that was my final part of the dream,
Would
but
you
you
like
beat
me to
me
kiss
to
you
it.
again?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then he picks you up because you're so much smaller
That's
than
true,
he
yeah,
is.
I am quite a
And
bit shorter.
He spins you around a little and kisses you again.
Cute.
It's so cute.
That's really cute.
And also gross.
Sorry, I'm trying to be in the moment, and I'm being a fan here. Yeah, and then it just kind of swirls around him, and the dream kind of eventually like just fades out.
Wait, they have to kiss in real life.
And Ro,
They just kissed in their dreams. They have to do it in
as
real
your
life.
eyes sort of blink open,
It's like a
playing on your lute, Thespis is just fully asleep there in the
Yeah.
clovers. But as he sleeps, he's got a little smile on his face.
Oh.
And then I think Ro goes to sleep. Ro puts down her lute, and in the bed of plants just right there, she just kind of like curls up and falls asleep next to him.
And as the party, in their various states and positions, does the... Oh, wait, this is the wrong... I should be playing the tension song again. I thought...
Who's having the dream? Who's having the dream?
No, I thought that was the wrong list. And as the party falls asleep there, in all their different spots, with additions they never expected, missing people they never thought would be lost, pieces, fragmented, before a coming apocalypse. Everyone puts this day to rest, holding on to little lights in the dark, hoping that maybe tomorrow can be different. Everyone except for one person. I guess I technically have to make a check for this. Okay. That's the kind of roll I want to see. And nobody detects. The Spagoober gets back up and goes to Ro's bag, just slips his hand in and pulls out the sending stone. And he goes and he sits on the sill and he looks out at the snow. He squeezes it and he whispers, "Hello? Hi, I think we met once. Yeah, my name's Spagoober. I probably should have cleared this with everybody first, but things aren't great here. Yeah, same for you guys. Okay, so I think it's time we got everybody together. I think we're gonna try and save the world. Yeah, like from the fun guys, yeah. Yeah, we're in a place called Parsons. I'll explain it tomorrow, but I think it's time the fun guys got together with the warriors of the whale. Don't worry, I cook really good breakfast." And as so a little bit more chatter, and then Spagoober kind of lowers the stone, and he looks back at you all scattered all around the home, sleeping in the spots you have, and he says, "My adventures." And that's where we end. Episode 176 of The Accidental Adventures. Listener, don't know what I could say that hasn't been said. So let's just say this. Life's a really incredible adventure. And you're an important part of it. We'll see you next time. Skip your data.